What's up, everybody? Just another beautiful chainsaw day today, cutting trees down here on Buck's Blog.
When you live in the country, you seem to have to do that a lot. So we are trying to decide where we want to put our shop for our motorhome. Still, it's been an adventure. So we don't know if we want to put it here in the back or if we want to put it up over here. If we put it here, it would take up most of the backyard. But we use mostly the front yard, is what we enjoy. And if we put it here, then it would block the neighbor and it would be out of the way. We'd be more property user-friendly, I guess. So tell us what you think. Where would you put your shop? I did. So, but we had to take this tree down because it's always in the way. We pull the motorhome back, it's in the way. Try to back the trailer in, it's in the way. And there are a lot of diseased little trees that are dead. So, and it was a nice day today, so that's what we're going to be doing. Oh, what happened?
Just busted the extension pole.
What? What happened?
Extension pole just broke.
Oh man, look at that.
ABS plastic. Come on, works. Can't even give the chainsaw a little bit of a tug.
Oh man. Always breaking something, seems like.
That's lovely.
Right when you're in the middle of
In
stuff.
the middle of a project. That's why you always have two chainsaws.
That's right. That's why you always have two. Well, you're good at preparing. Wow.
That sounds great.
This branch was a lot bigger than what I thought it was.
Yeah, this is a small little piece.
Yeah. See, we have to take down that one. Ah, scary situation. Well, now we have to deal with this, try to figure out how to get this out. How are we going to get this out?
I'm going to get this out.
Yeah.
You got to take the pressure off.
So watch, people. He's going to teach you something.
Yeah, always wear your work gloves. Where's mine at?
They are... They're under the tree. Do you want them, hon?
Look at that sucker. Like it skipped on the plastic gear in the back. It sounded like it was stripped out.
Well, I tell you, folks, we share all the battles. This is real life situation stuff.
Yeah, I want the gloves. I don't like mess with the blade without the... All right, so this process is a little more involved than you would think, because I don't want to just knock the tree down, chop it down. I need to get that root wad out of the way. The problem is it's in the way when I bring the motorhome in to swing. If I'm going to put a shop there, this tree, when I'm backing out, it's kind of in the way. So I know that the one way to get a tree out is to use the tree itself as a fulcrum. And if I could pull the tree after digging the root wad and cutting as many roots as possible, I have a good chance of taking the tree and letting the tree leverage the roots out of the ground. So that's the plan. So I'm gonna show you what I'm up against here. The ground is a little softer because we got some rain last night, but man, it's not as soft as I would like. Like, we got a rock right here. I haven't even been able to budge yet. So I'm gonna get to digging. I'll turn the camera back on when I have something to show you, because you don't want to watch this. This is gonna be boring.
All right, honey, why don't you tell them what you're doing?
Well, I'm digging to China. China. So this is what you call a slack chain. You pull on it and it tightens on itself. I'm gonna hook a winch, or not a winch, but I'm gonna hook a ball on here, and I'm gonna yank, and I'm gonna see how much of that root I can expose so that I can make it a little bit easier. So I'm trying to get these roots broke loose so that when we cut this, or pull it, it'll fall that way.
And take most of the roots with it.
And the idea is to take that root wad with it.
Yeah. Okay, folks. We're going to see how this works. And I'm going to stand back a little bit. Look at Bear. So cute. Okay. Oh, keep going. Just go. Ah, there we go. It broke through the chain.
Break it loose so I can expose more dirt. It looks like
Right.
it might have loosened all this up, see? Now all that's loose.
Yeah.
You can see that.
That was no problem for our big massive truck, huh, honey? No, it just went through it like butter.
Well, you put it in four-wheel drive low, it's going to make a weak point because it's just pulling. So this one here is going to be a treat once I get the... I found a brick of gold, folks.
Yeah, look at that.
I mean silver. It looks
Yeah,
like
silver.
a solid chunk of silver somebody
It does.
buried at the base of the tree. So I'm going to see if I can't get that sucker out next and we'll pull the next one.
Because it's in there pretty good.
It's in there really, really good.
But we need this tree out because it's been in our way since we've been here. Every time we do something, it's in the way. Oh, so close. It's coming.
I don't want to break my handle off.
Don't break the shovel. You know, we used to have a few shovels. Now we only have the one or two.
Two.
A flathead and this one. I tell you. These rocks here in Virginia are sure pretty, though. A lot of them are. There we go. Check it out. Got it out. Yay!
Put it in a pile with the rest of them. If this video is boring, comment below. Boring. Please comment below though about the shop, because by the time you see this video, I still won't have a decision made. So I appreciate any input, and we thank you for watching. Back to the work. All right, this one next. A little more. Oh, good. Forward. Good. Come up a little more. Good. Alrighty. The digging is getting done, but I thought of an idea. Now this might be an epic fail, and if it is, you guys are going to see it on video. But I changed my setup. I got a 30,000 pound recovery strap connected to a chain, connect to another chain, connect to another chain, connect to the truck. Now, I tried to break, well, I cut all the roots on this side of the tree. Theoretically, it should be weak on this side. It's already got a little bit of a lean to it. I'm gonna put a little bit of torque on it with the truck and see what happens. We'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, it falls on the truck and busts it up, and then we file an insurance claim. Other than that, it doesn't tilt the tree, doesn't budge the tree, and then we'll be seeing where we're at from there. All right, let me give you an update. I dug as much as I think I can do. I hooked the chain up to the truck and we started pulling, but I noticed it's got a crack right there. If it breaks, I don't know that I can control the direction of the fall. And I have too much stuff out here I don't want to damage. So I was able to pull it sideways enough where I see which direction it's going to fall. It's going to hit this branch over here on this tree, and that's no big deal. It should still fall towards the fire pit. So I'll show you guys what it looks like with a little bit of tug, and then I'm going to disconnect the rope system. And keep in mind, the only reason I'm trying to do it this way without just taking the chainsaw and chopping it is I'm just trying to fulcrum it like a seesaw. I want to pull the whole root wad out at once instead of having to dink around with that root wad that's going to be left behind, because I need to drive. I need to swing in there. So I got a sinking feeling that this is not going to work the way I want it to work. So shout out to Outdoor Boys for giving me the idea. Watch a video of him doing it, and yeah, we'll see what happens. You guys, while I'm waiting for the wife to come out, let me show you guys where the bird relocated to. If you watch this channel at all, you'll know that I had a struggle with a bird who was trying to make a nest above my truck. Well, I found his new nest, or her new nest, and she's got some baby eggs in there, and they might be ready to hatch. I'll give you a quick peek. Oh, there she goes. Let's see what we see. Were there any babies up there? Don't want to disturb her. She's kind of become a friend now that she relocated her nest outside. So I'm going to stop the video. Nah. I'll show you well, you guys know what it looks like. What am I talking about? I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to show you another spot that I was supposed to update on the last video. Had some like I don't know what it's called. Oh, spray foam or something, or some kind of stain on the back porch. And I tried everything. You guys suggested, one of you suggested, World 58 suggested Goo Gone, Goof Off. Well, I am a goof off, but the Goo Gone didn't touch it. So I had to do something different. So you can see, looks like the sun's coming in, making a nice line there. Well, it's not the sun. I color matched it with some paint, and we painted it. Looks pretty good to me. I'll take it.
So we want to try to get this tree with the roots and all. So we'll see how it goes. So the saw blade on the big saw is so dull. We need a new one. So we have to go to the little tiny one, and I hope it does okay. We'll see. Ah, timber. It's so hard. We don't want it to fall on the shed right there. And we don't have... This is what happens when you don't have the right tools for the job. Always have the right tools. It sure makes it a lot easier.
Don't pull when I have the saw in there.
I'm not pulling it at all. I don't think I can pull enough from it to make a difference. Oh, brother. Poor Mike. I feel so bad for him. But he always seems to make do with what he has. I tell you, he's one resourceful guy. You know, we don't have Lowe's like right down the road. It's, you know, like 35 minutes away, so. But our next trees, they're small, so we can probably just yank those up with the truck, I'm thinking. I'm hoping anyway. We'll see, because there's quite a few in here that are like diseased and stuff. So we'll see. Let's see how he gets this out. Okay, he's gonna exit. He's trying to get the little wedge out of there. And he pulled off the bark. That's a start. This tree's been our nemesis since we've been here. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes.
She's going.
She's going.
All right, you got this on film?
Yep. Here it goes.
I have to yell timber.
Okay. Oops. It's a big tree.
All right, give her a tug. Let me tug with you.
We're going to tug on this rope and pull it down. Oh, he's going to swing the axe. Okay. Gave him. We're pulling. So our wonderful neighbor, who's 86 years old, is going to push it over with the tractor. So this will be fun. We'll watch it over here. Okay. He wants to be over here. So I gotta run because this tree is huge. Ah, kind of scary. But it should timber down easy. We'll see. Here we go. Timber away. Crashola. Kadoosh. And down she goes. Oh, wow. Nice. It's nice to just get that done. Oh, look at that little frog. You see him? How cute, huh? There's frogs everywhere. That's what we need, is a tractor. Man, see how easy he made that look. And hopefully we'll be able to get we'll get that out.
What's up, everybody? It's a new day, and I got a new attitude towards this stump. So it didn't work yesterday pulling it out with the tree, and I see why. The absolute massive root wad on this thing is just unbelievable. I can't even get under this so far. I've been digging on it for 45 minutes. So today, this thing's coming out, or I'm gonna sleep with this stump, because I'm not leaving until this stump is done. Well, I'm not leaving because I live right there. So probably not leaving anyway. But stay tuned. I'm gonna get this stump out. I got a technique that I know is gonna work once I can get the roots a little looser, and I'm gonna be using a wheel, and we're gonna fulcrum it with the truck. So hopefully it won't be too terribly long. But this sucker, let me just say this, Virginia ground, rocky. Like seriously rocky. You dig 1 inch, you hit a big rock. These are just some of the rocks I pulled out from this stump. These aren't small rocks. I mean, these things are massive, massive rocks, and they're all over the place. So, stand by to stand by. Sometimes you gotta get the big guns in here. And I gotta get me one of these. Folks, I want a tractor, I'll tell you what. I told him there's no way that tractor's gonna budge that stump. He says, let me try. So he could try. I need the brake anyway. but God bless his heart. Jim, 80 years old. Great neighbor, split a bunch of wood for me yesterday. Okay, everybody. It has been 5 hours since we turned the camera off. Let me just tell you, this thing has been kicking my rear end. There's no way on this planet that I could have pulled this stump out. So we had the chainsaw. We had the axe. We had the pick. We had the pull. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to yell, timber! All right, we're 90% there. Now all I gotta
Look at this thing.
Now all I gotta do is get rid of that thing. And I think I've used every tool that I own. Burned up 2 chainsaw chains, using axes, shovels, picks, mauls, blowers, rakes. I don't know what to do now. I guess I'm just going to cut checkerboards in it and slowly chop it away.
Just pull that root out.
That's just one side root.
That's just one little portion of the root.
I worked on that root for 2 hours. 2 hours. So, moral of the story, if you have a tree that you want to take down, catch it early before it grows up. Because I'm going to be pulling some of those pencils down because I don't want to deal with this kind of stuff again. And this was just in the way for pulling our motorhome in, so that we can get into a shop that we're wanting to build. We're still waiting to hear from you guys whether you want us to put the shop on the back of the house or over on that side. So, let us know. Last project for the video. Squirrels. You love them, you hate them. They're cute, I love them, but I don't love them in my bird feeder. So they keep climbing up on the bird feeder. So I'm gonna make me a baffle. I took a piece of sheet metal, punched a hole in it, and if things go well, I'm going to put it on that pole with a pipe clamp underneath. Keep it from moving. We'll see how this works out. Stand by. I just punched a hole in the bottom of it. I'm going to take a hose clamp to keep it from sliding down. This should outsmart the squirrel. Until they adapt, I know squirrels are pretty darn smart. Oh, I got to throw some ribs on the smoker. All right, let's test this sucker out. Oh, goodness. We're going to jump right up over that. This is going to mess with your hanging basket, baby. Maybe we'll try it just for squirrel defense first. Then we'll figure out a new place for the hanging basket. No, go on the flowers. All right, we're going to move the flowers somewhere else, but I think that'll do it for the squirrels. Should slow them down. Thanks for watching Bug's Blog. See you.